Hello, this is Lydia Scott from lydiascott.com or rainbowgates.com. Lydia Scott, LYDIASCOTT.com. I'm a therapist and I'm pursuing a theological degree as a doctorate. So, today's topic is releasing resentment in exchange for a miracle. So exchanging resentment for a miracle. You have to decide what you want more. Do you want to talk about the problem? Talk about how unjust you have been treated? Although these can be steps to a path of recovery and returning to happiness, at a certain point, they must be released. You must want to experience happiness and joy and peace and bliss and excitement more than you want to complain about how terrible those people are, how awful they are. There's a time for doing that, and there's a time for releasing it and getting the gift that the situation is supposed to give you. Every problem has a gift. Every trauma has a gift. And the bigger the trauma, the bigger the potential for the gift. But you can have all the money in the world in a bank, but if you don't go access it, it's going to sit there and do you no good. So I don't know if that's a great analogy, but the point is that that's what these lessons that we've come here for. We have come to this planet and to this place for lessons. Usually they're dealt to us in childhood when we're in a state of more vulnerability to big gods, which are our parents usually and our guardians and people that surround us. If those people make mistakes, which they do, and even many times it's pretty common for there to be part of our population has a certain amount of unloving individuals here, and they commit acts that are atrocious in many people's eyes. So, in A Course in Miracles, I believe, this is a book that is supposed to be channeled by Jesus himself. That can be debated. But there's a phrase there that's coming to mind, and it talks about how we know we have reached a space of peace when we can look upon atrocious acts and still remain at peace. This does not mean that we condone it. It means we accept what is going on. And we see the bigger picture behind this earth, this classroom. So, part of what we're here to learn now, after we've experienced all of these amazing things in this 3D realm, is that now we have to start waking up again. Now we have to start becoming at peace with what we see going on around us and not feed into it, not give it energy, but start to see things another way. That we are empowered creatures that have come here to learn certain lessons. And that's exactly what we're doing. And that's exactly what others are teaching us too. So those people that are doing these acts, or these organizations or institutions or whole governments that are acting in certain ways, we need to learn to start to release that resentment towards them, accept what they're doing, release the resentment, and accept the miracle from that situation. When people have applied this, and there's many situations where you can start to find these situations if you look for them. When this has been applied, miracles upon miracles have happened. And if you're the one that is participating in it, you will get to be the person who gets to witness the miracle within yourself and maybe even others around you. So be willing to exchange that resentment that you have and accept the miracle. You may not know what it is, but I guarantee you it includes freedom. Have a great day. Have a great life. If you want more information on some of the ways you can go through this process, visit lydiascott.com or rainbowgates.com. Have a great day and a great life.